All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm on a roll tonight as it's hump day, and I'm still in this throwback Army PT shirt, but I'm trying to push to 1,000K and more. So I'm already in the 800s, right? But a Florida woman is accused of posing as a fake nurse, and she's treated like over 4,000 patients, I believe. They just not saying how many of them were ended up being deceased from good care or bad care. Let's hear the story.
Making a woman detectives say posed as a nurse in Flagler County is now in jail. Deputies say the woman worked on thousands of patients by pretending to be someone else.
West 2's Justin Shecker joins us live this afternoon in Flagler County. Justin, we know you just got an update from the sheriff. What did he say?
Well, Sheriff Rick Staley describes this case as one of the most disturbing cases of medical fraud his deputies have ever investigated. Fortunately, the sheriff says there were no serious injuries or deaths related to this former AdventHealth employee who's accused of getting her job by posing as another registered nurse.
Hey there, are you Autumn?
Yeah.
Can you step out of the car for me, please?
Sure.
Flagler County Sheriff's deputies arrested 29-year-old Autumn Bardisa Tuesday for 7 counts of practicing a healthcare profession without a license.
Look at all them tattoos down her arms. And I'm gonna tell you something. Those tatted up nurses are some of the best ones. Don't overestimate them nurses that have all them tattoos and stuff. They're actually pretty cool. I mean, we ain't gonna get to the other side of it, but we all know the reputation of nurses, infidelity, relationships, and all that, the hooking up. We ain't gonna talk about that. As those of you that know, I work in healthcare, so let's keep the story pushing.
And 7 counts of fraudulent use of personal identification information.
I would say this is greed or wanting a job so bad that you would manipulate a system and assume somebody's identity to be able to practice. You went to school, but you failed the exam.
The criminal investigation began after AdventHealth Palm Coast Parkway terminated Bardisa in January for impersonating another registered nurse.
She was up for a promotion to a charge nurse, and that triggered a review of her documentation, at which time they determined that it was fraudulent.
The charging affidavit says AdventHealth hired Bardisa as an advanced nurse tech in July 2023. During the hiring process, she
lived in a nice neighborhood. Look, the grass is all trimmed. The houses look fairly new. Just a peaceful environment. But now all that's coming to an end because fake documentation.
She lied that she passed her exam, and she provided the license number matching another person with her first name and a different last name. Bardisa claims she was recently married and had a new last name.
So they congratulated her on getting married, asked her to provide a copy of the marriage certificate, which she never did.
Between June 2024 through January, detectives say Bardisa treated nearly 4,500 patients as an RN, despite never holding a valid nursing license.
And like I said, them seem to be the best nurses because there were doctors that did the same thing. No documentation. We had surgeons do this shit, and they didn't have anybody die on their watch. And I'm like, damn, they should at least cut them a break for that. They saved lives without being official. That's some real skills. I mean, you don't hear about fake police officers. So how are you going to be a fake doctor or a nurse? I don't understand that. But then you can't be a fake police officer. You don't ever hear about fake police officers getting busted. I'm sure it's happened, but it's not popular because there's so much controversy of being a police officer in law enforcement. Those are the two most unrespected careers: healthcare and law enforcement. Everybody hates us.
The sheriff says the state attorney filing a charge for every potential victim was impractical.
They charged 1 count for each month that she worked at the hospital as allegedly a fully licensed authorized RN.
The affidavit says in March, a state medical quality assurance investigator first interviewed the other Autumn, who works as an RN for AdventHealth in South Florida. She told the investigator she took other steps to protect her credit in case Bardisa attempted to steal her identity outside of her medical license.
She found somebody with her first name, different last name, But how she was able to find is they actually went to school together, but they did not know each other.
And that's the part that gets me. Oh my God, the things that people do. But if you really want something, you're going to get it or do it, whether it's illegal or not, whether it's official or not.
And Bardisa was booked into the Flagler County Detention Facility on a combined $70,000 bond. She does have an arraignment scheduled for September 2nd. And the sheriff is asking anyone who believes they might have been one of her victims to send an email to fakenurse@flaglersheriff.com. Covering Flagler County Live in Palm Coast, I'm Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
Yeah, that's very interesting, you guys, you know? Let's see what else he has to say.
All right, Justin, now we reached out to Advent Health and asked what protocols they have to prevent this from happening again. In a statement, a spokesperson says, quote, "We do not comment on private personnel matters or pending legal matters. All inquiries should be directed to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office."
The thing is, nothing's foolproof, so it's going to happen again in the future. Especially with all these AI tools, ChatGPT and all this. We can manipulate other people even easier, if anything. So this type of events are going to happen more and more with all this automation. Yes, my friends. Anyway, this is Kai DeVale. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good evening. Peace.